Hello there. Join me at the mine that we did yesterday. Well, today, 20th January, we're going to do something else. But I don't know what. I thought we'll stay over this side. But then I thought, what am I building over this side? I have no idea. I looked at the map and I thought, I was going to build over there. So I will line up exactly where this is, because I was going to put like a little train station here. So if I line up here and head that way, whoops, stay above the water so we can see, we hit about here. So we will build something over here. Place that block there, so I know roughly that's where, something like that. We'll have it across anyway, I think, because we'll keep that watering hole thing. And we'll build something over here, but I don't know what. I was thinking, like the Wild West. But to do that means flattening some of this, but not all of it, just a couple of rows for now. In the future though, we'll have to lose that, and we'll use this as the cap here. So if we just shape this down a little bit more, it doesn't stick out, and we'll start the houses like around here, all facing out, shall we? They have them in a line, don't they? Where are we? Top of the map, aren't we? So no, that's the back, so we'll have them along here. So today I think what we'll do, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually we'll come forwards. That's 11. We like the number 11, it's odd and it works. Seems to always be lucky for us anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be about the right size for Western type buildings. So if we just put some squares down first and work out roughly how many buildings we can fit on the island. I like to do stuff like that. So if we leave a gap of, what's that, 5? We don't need that big. Gap of 2 between. Just trying to get as many as we can on. So we'll grab some sand as well to fill in that useless missing line. Oh, there. And we'll go the same. This is just working out, so we can change all this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oh, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we just line it up with the other one, which goes all the way back to here. So that's 2. Just about squeezed that second one onto the corner. Just about. Got away with that. So then, yeah, obviously this will all get cleared down a bit, but we'll worry about that later. How many more? We can get like, they don't all have to be that size, do they? So if we just clear this bit off the top of here, and we'll put a framework right over the top of that. Because if we go from like, what do we leave there? 2. So if we leave like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we will leave like a big gap here, and we'll just map out a random square and see. So we know that that is 11, which could work out about right. Just map it over the top of whatever you've got. This one can be like quite a large, maybe not quite that large. Maybe if we go to like here, where it lines, oh, just destroyed that. But anyway, what's that? White clay, is that? That's pretty cool. So that's a bigger building, because we will need some bigger ones. We can also throw a smaller, squarer building over here. Let's kind of just roughly throw some squares down so we can map out. That's what I suggest if you're going to build a completely new settlement. So this one is, I haven't even worked out if it's odd or even or what. We'll just wing it, this one. That, yeah, that lines up. You couldn't ask for a better square without having to dig too much, really. So that's not so bad. We have, this is like another mine entrance, or does it just lead to nothing? It leads to nothing, so it doesn't really matter. We can just get rid of it. What's this one lead to? Whoa, that leads quite far down. We will place, right, let's line up with this one. Yeah, you don't have to line, yeah, get rid of that. Actually, we'll take it from there so it does line up exactly. And place one, get rid of that one, why not? And yeah, we'll go to that 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll just go across this way. Should we go the same size as that? No, I think we'll go a bit shorter with this one, just to keep the, on that short. We'll go on that, clear that just about, I think. We'll keep that corner there, just, we'll decide what we're going to do with all these buildings after. So, like a row of buildings there, a couple more there. That means you could tuck a building, get rid of this. Down here, you can do that later though. Left a nice gap between, but if we go over this way and add one on this end, we take a bit off of here and go across here to see how big a square we can just throw down. This is what you can do, you see, in creative. It's so much, whoops, so much pre-planning can take more time. You'll see when I start showing other bigger builds that I've done, that how difficult it is to pre-build loads of the stuff first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plenty of space there for a few buildings. It's going to look like the Wild West. So if you type into Google Minecraft Wild West, you get lots and lots of really random looking pictures. But the basic principle is the buildings are in a row. They have a balcony normally. They're 2 stories high. Some of them are 3. And you've got the standard sorts of buildings. So we're going to assume that we do the standard buildings, and we'll just grab some wool just to mark out. What am I looking for? Talking and not concentrating. Grab some coloured wool to represent what you would need in a Wild West type area. So we'll need a blacksmith, but then a blacksmith would be working with lots of horses and stuff, so they'd probably need a bit of room. So we could go for maybe this one as some form of blacksmith. Then you could put some sort of stable down there. It would make sense. They always have a church, don't they? Some sort of church. Churches normally find the highest part of land, so the highest part of land is this way. So if we put, doesn't matter what colour we use, doesn't really matter. Don't really want to put a cross because it looks like a graveyard. But church, what kind of colour? Grab white. There you go. White can represent church because people get married, and we'll remember that then. So what else do you have? In an old western you have a saloon. That's normally the biggest building, so the saloon would be here. What colour for a saloon? Saloon would be, I don't know. How can you associate a colour with a saloon? We'll go red. They always wear the red dresses. What else? Need a sheriff. Put the sheriffs down here because it can be a star. We could use that island over there as a prison. That would be quite cool. What else? We'll leave them two. This could obviously be bank. That's what you need. A bank. A bank. You always have a bank, a blacksmith, a bank, and a saloon. Yeah. So this can be the bank, and we can put green for money. We'll leave this random building because this could do something with that mine. It's mainly to hide that and sort something out there. We're gonna have. I've got rid of the wood, didn't I? Oh, I hate it when I do stuff like that. So we're 10 minutes in and we've built 0. But we will put another square here. This will be like. Maybe not quite so far that way. Maybe just a little bit here. Oh, go on. We'll just place over the top. Maybe that. We don't need such a big train station. Have a train station actually can go kind of like a weird shape. We'll add some extra weird shapes after as well, but this will just work out like a platform or something. So we're just working out shapes for now. So we know that's going to be a train station anyway. It's like the churches are always weird shaped buildings, aren't they? They never have a standard shape. So we can do that as well on this one. So 1, 2, 3. We'll just have a little. That's 1, 2, 3. Yep. Put some sand under there. Just change shapes of buildings, doesn't really matter. This one here as well, we can add something out the back. Doesn't matter, just line them up, make random shapes, and we'll work it from there after. It's more fun that way. It's pointless just building the same stuff. If you make funny shapes, so there you go, there's the layout of some buildings. This one, I think we will actually go back a bit more to about there maybe. Because I'm thinking, by the time you put a bar in and all the tables and stuff like that, we'll probably use quite a lot of space downstairs on a Western style saloon. So we'll just do that for now, so we've got the shape. So then you've got like a bar. Got room behind, tables, yeah. This is just going to be the prison thing with. We could add like a couple of cells like here, couldn't we? So the cells could be just little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. We'll just do little wooden cell down here for now. As I say, this is only mapping out shapes. So obviously this would be then connected to this, so we'd need to come out one more, wouldn't we, to get it to connect properly. So somehow we'll connect that to there. It'll be like a holding cell. Prison, office. I think that should do for now. Use blue for the train station, because we know Thomas the Tank Engine's blue. And I don't know what this one is yet. And I'm sure we'll think of other buildings. So 15 minutes of building nothing and mapping out. So we should build something, shouldn't we, really? What else do they always have? Right, we'll just throw another little square here of wood. 1, 2, 3 by 1, 2, 3. Is that right? Yeah, 4, 1, 4, that's it, yeah. They also always have some form of clock tower, so I'm just going to throw that there to represent a clock tower. And then we have a plan, we have a plan. this is what this one's about. We'll call it planning for future, or something randomly stupid. So what else do you have in a Western type village? Obviously horses, carts, stables. So there will probably end up being a stable down here somewhere. So the stable will represent by just doing a basic stable, to be honest. A stable is that simple. Right, where are they? What should we use for the frame? Some wood that isn't that. I'll go for dark. Yeah, just go for a dark oak pine. We're not that bothered. We're only placing a representation for now. Just getting bored of placing oak wood everywhere. Right. Yeah, we're gonna get that one. So that would probably be some sort of stable for the blacksmith's horses or whatever. So, as I say, this is a really, really bad episode for people that aren't following the whole series, because it's just a nothing episode. So, really, I don't expect too much on this one. Right, so if we place dark all the way around. At least we're actually making a start on a basic building. I know it's a very basic building, but do that. We'll place these corners down as well. Oh, yeah, horses can't jump one fence, but well, they can when you're on them, which is weird, isn't it? You can't jump over a fence, but hang on, now someone's on you, you'll decide to jump over the fence. It's a bit strange. You'd think, well, you're locked up in a pen, no one's come to see you for days. That'd be the time you jump over the fence. You'd be like, oh, no one's seen me for days. Yeah, let's just disappear. But no, they just stay there. As soon as you get on them, it's like, right, come on, we're jumping over this fence. Oh, yeah, I can do that. That's not a problem. Let's just go. So, we'll go for some dark fences. Dark fences. From anyway, it doesn't really matter. So we just think we have to get rid of that bit though, don't we? Because that does interfere, doesn't it? If there's like, yeah, that's fine though. You can go along there. And I think this is the pain bit, because you want it to be like kind of nice to the horses, but kind of nice to the environment as well. Don't want it to look like it's just been thrown in. Then if we place a piece of oak wood underneath there, that'll make a difference anyway. And then so what do? So we just put a gate in the middle. We will just put a standard gate in the middle so that we can get in and out without messing around. So we can actually trim that back a bit more anyway, because that's not really going to matter if we take a bit more off of here, because it's inside. If I take that one, I'm going to have to put wood there, aren't I? So everything, we will grab some, where is it going to be? The hay. Is it in decorative blocks? I bet it is. So much stuff just gets thrown into there, doesn't it? That's like a... Now, we will just place a couple of corner ones, because I think it will just look a little bit better anyway. Yes, this one's higher, this one's higher. Doesn't matter. It's going to annoy some people, but it won't annoy me. So we'll also place some at the top and put a line around the top. I have a feeling I might end up changing that roof at some point, but for now it will do. Don't know why I did it that way. Do we actually just go all the way up? I think we should. Why not? may start to look like a cage, but it'll look different. There we go. Well, saying that, that roof, a lot of it won't be seen anyway, because we will throw some steps or stairs or something around them, so we can change the colour now anyway. So if we just grab the oak ones and we grab the dark ones, then we place the oak ones round. Let's see whether it looks better with the oak. No, it does. So we're not doing anything fancy with this, we're just going round. Just all the way round. Just to block the dark wood there. I like the dark wood inside, that looks alright. And I'm going to put it underneath as well. We are going to grab this, wherever it's gone. Did I get rid of it? The dark oak. And we are going to go all the way round and swap out underneath the fence for the dark as well. I'll dig it out first because it's less on the clicking, I can hold the button. So we'll just go all the way underneath the fence, just because it looks better being on there than it does being on the sand, I think anyway. We'll actually just place another piece there. No, go the other way. There we go. So same with this bit at the gate, we'll just go underneath it, and I think that's all of them now, isn't it? Yeah. So the horses have got plenty of places to go. Just get rid of that. Actually, we'll get rid of it that way. So what else can do? Don't want it there. Come on, just place a random block. Or do we do it the other way? Actually, I saw this. Where is it? They don't need. No, not that way. It's that way. No, that way. Just do that. And then when you put, that's it, now we grab a slab. I think it was a, yeah, an oak slab. Grab an oak slab, throw an oak slab all the way round. Ooh. It's all the way around, yeah. Now when we come down, you'll have like a dip, and then you place the dark one. Over the dark one's gone. Oh, that's it on the end. It looks the funny colour there. Put a block back in. Onto. Oh yeah, we have a middle as well. So if we break these two and place. What we're going for, glowstone. And then where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Dark slabs. Dark slabs. I forgot what I was looking for, to be honest. Let's do that, and we haven't got the oak ones either, have we? Grab the oak slabs again, all the way down. So many new blocks now. Just line that one round, just because I don't want that one bit sticking up. But that'll do. Could even bring it up to there. It's up to you. We could do that as well. Makes no difference really. It's just, obviously if you break it, it's only a slab high, you see. So it's a 2 by 2, yeah. That one strip down there just gives a little light like that, which is pretty cool. It's out of the way. Gives you half a glowstone block rather than a full one. And that's it really. We just need to get a clear inventory, grab some donkeys, a horse, and a mule. Now let's see what we get, shall we? And obviously we get a donkey, a horse, and a mule. Well, donkey, horse, mule. So we'll throw another horse in there. Ah, baby horse. It's a black horse, right, as well. So different colour horses in a stable. There you go. That'll do. Tucked away, out of the way. We may change that design a little. It was just so that we actually built something. rather than just planning out. So obviously we're not going to use gravel for the path either. We're going to probably use some mixtures of, maybe put some red sand paths on. No, I don't like that. It's too different. Yeah, we won't use gravel for the path over here. We'll use something else. Maybe dirt actually, because dirt shouldn't turn into grass. If we use dirt for paths, yeah, I think that'll work. So path, how wide? Go 4 there for like that. That's the main. It's like the main road, isn't it? They have like a main road that runs right through the middle of town normally. So we'll just throw a line down there, so then we know what we're using. So now, ooh, we went just off there, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's where the road's going to be out of dirt. And we'll go this way with it as well. This will just represent that we're going down there with dirt track. So yes, when I come back, I'll be able to look at this and say, right, that little island is going to come along very quickly because very small. We've got the plan ready. Everything's labelled ready. If I think of any more buildings, we can throw them in anyway. There is a little bit more room along the front here because we're going to have a square around the clock, a road that runs right along there, obviously. And so you know what the buildings are going to be. We've got the colours. Let's see if I can remember them now. The thing is, now I've got the video to go back and reference. But police station, the bar or saloon, yeah. The green was the bank, and maybe that might turn into the bank, and we can put a vault right down at the bottom. I'm not sure about that yet. Blacksmith, horse stable. We've got the church. We're not sure, and the train station. Any more buildings that go in a Wild West scene that I think of, I say we'll add them in. We've got a spare building anyway, and as I say, the bank will probably move over to here. So I've just had the plan of placing a vault right down at the bottom somewhere, because I think it'll just be really cool. Just put in, we've got a massive drop. We can still access that. I bet there's nothing down there anyway. Let's have a look. Night vision, so we can actually see. Does it lead into an actual cave? Oh, it does actually lead into a big cave system. Wow. So we'll still use that natural hole anyway. What we will do is we'll probably just, at some point from here in this mine system, mine through somewhere there. Put like a mine shaft of wood. Oh, wood. That'll go, because we've got the mine just over there. We'll build some abandoned mine shafts, you know, like the Minecraft style ones. They're so easy to build. We're not going to build them now. I'm just going to put this here so we know. And we can head that way. Whoops. Back towards the other mine. If we just put an abandoned mine shaft right across, you can access that really good mine system. From that little mine entrance there, we'll go down and put it through there. So there's not much to stand in front of and have a picture of. So what I will do, the best impact is if we fly up here, clear the inventory and have a look. Ooh, like this. Get it down as far as we can. There we go. That'll be the screenshot in 3, 2, 1. Oh, missed the button. There we go. Got the button. Right. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.